allows for us to screen for a wide variety of controlled substances.
Okay, and is cocaine one of those substances that it would screen for?
Yes.
And that was done in all the pieces of evidence other than the comforter and the washcloth?
Yes.
And Ms. Dowell, were you able to detect any sort of substance in all of the pieces of evidence you examined?
I didn't detect any controlled substances in any of the items I tested.
Your Honor, if you'll give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And Ms. Dowell, can you walk the jury through if any type of evidence would have been rinsed out or anything like that, if substances would have been picked up?
Yes, so there was a clear drinking glass that didn't appear to have any residue. There was no visible residue or contents. Those glasses were rinsed with methanol, so if there was some type of residue that I couldn't see visibly, I would extract it with the methanol.
Okay, and if these pieces of evidence had been rinsed out prior to the crime lab, is it likely substances would have popped up?
If they had been rinsed prior to coming into my possession,
Yes, ma'am.
I can't really speak to what happens to it before it comes into my possession.
Ms. Dowell, my question might have been confusing. Not something that you did or rinsed out, but if someone prior to you, not with Metro PD, would have rinsed it out with warm water, so anything like that, are these results consistent with that?
Potentially, if the glass contained some kind of controlled substance and it was washed with water, that could remove some of that controlled substance, yes.
And what else could remove controlled substances from any sort of drinking glass?
I mean, if it's a physical amount of solid material, you could just pour that amount out. It just depends on what it is and how much of it is there.
And you testified previously that the drinking glass did not look like it had anything in it, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And out of the liquids, you have a red liquid, a light pink liquid, and a clear liquid. There was no substances found in that either, is that correct?
That's correct.
And those were from the actual bottles, correct? You tested the bottles?
Yes, I tested both, the bottles and the liquid.
And nothing was
Correct.
in either bottle, the drinking glasses, or the liquid?
Correct.
Your Honor, if I could admit Ms. Dowell's report as the state next exhibit 27.
Okay.
Helps.
And Ms. Dowell, if you were not provided with the item or the drinking glass that was used, your testing would not be helpful, is that correct? With this controlled substance in it? It would not have been detected?
If I was not provided with the drinking glass,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand the question.
If a drinking glass had contained a controlled substance, but you were not provided with that drinking glass, your testing on the other two would not have been helpful, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And if the controlled substance had been in the clear drinking glasses, the two you were provided with, but had been rinsed out with water, warm water, cold water, soapy water, it would have removed, it is possible and highly likely that it would have removed that controlled substance.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right, I'll over the objection, she's answered it. Any other questions?
No, sir. That's the state's.
All right, question on behalf of Mr. Taylor.
Yes, thank you. May I see Exhibit 27, please? Good morning, Ms. Dowell.
Good morning.
So you're only testing stuff that you're given, right?
Correct.
You don't really make any sort of investigative decisions about what's tested and what isn't tested, right?
I don't make any investigative decisions as far as what is submitted to the laboratory.
Sure. So things are submitted to you and you test what's submitted, right?
Correct.
May I publish Exhibit 27
Sure.
to Ms. Dowell? And this is your report that's been admitted as Exhibit 27. You identified it?
Yes, can you scroll to the last page where my signature is, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's your signature there?
Yes.
At the front of this report, it says the submitting officer is Adam Reese. Is that right?
Yes.
So he's the one who submitted the items to you?
No, he's the one that submitted the Form 282 or the forensic services request to our evidence receiving unit.
Oh, so he makes the request as to what gets tested.
In this instance, yes.
Okay. I noticed on here, items 7 and 8, there's a clear drinking glass, item 7, right?
Yes.
And then item 8 is identified as a clear drinking glass with light pink residue. Is that kind of your description of it there?
Yes, that's my description.
Is that something where you described a process where you kind of do a rinse?
Correct.
Is that a process where you would do the rinse in that glass?
Yes.
And then you would test whatever comes out of the rinse to determine if there's controlled substances?
Yes.
And in this situation, there were no controlled substances found in any of this, right?
That's correct.
And there were some questions asked by the state. Isn't it possible that some of these glasses were washed and maybe that's why you didn't find anything? That's kind of what was asked, right?
Yes.
Is it also possible that there were never any drugs in these glasses?
Yes, that's a possibility.
Thank you.